Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another podcast. Another episode with Ameer. I'm very sorry that I couldn't get to anyone else. I know in the last podcast I said Matt would go next, but we've just been really busy with finals in school, and I didn't want to honestly bother him too much or any of my friends because I know they're all busy and such. So, looks like we're going to have to do another episode with you, Ameer. So, Ameer, welcome.
Hey, thank you so much, Casa, for having me back. I'm glad to be back. I fucking loved the last episode, so yeah, I'm ready to hop in.
I'm really happy with that last episode, too. I was very, very, very impressed. It was actually a good time. It was a really good time.
Thank you.
Well, what other way to start it off when you could just say, do you know how small we really are in this universe, Ameer? I know you showed me that YouTube video.
Yeah, I showed
yesterday.
you this video, right? Giving you background, guys. I showed him this video. I don't know the YouTuber channel's name, but it's a video about how really small we are in the universe, and like it just takes us apart from each like section, just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Basically, we're just like a little dot. We're like a little ant in this whole universe. So yeah, I know we're very, very, very small.
Like I told you yesterday, the thing is, this is all just a theory. I understand how far we could basically know is our solar system, right? Mm-hmm. Everything else is more, astrophysics, just physics, how just math involves that we kind of think our universe is shaped into, superclusters, different galaxies and all that, the Milky Way galaxy, then you get into the Virgo supercluster, and then you get out of that and you get into some Oort cloud. It's crazy. Listen, it's really crazy, but to me, this is still just a theory. And I think it is still just a theory, even when scientists look at it, because even math can be wrong sometimes. We all know this.
I don't think that math is wrong, though.
Why?
It just makes too much sense. Because the universe it's keep growing, right?
Okay, well,
the universe keeps growing,
okay,
right?
yeah.
So, and then we know for a fact there's other galaxies, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know this is true. Right?
I mean, we hypothesize that there is other galaxies out there. Well, okay. I'm just playing the devil's advocate here. Okay. Like, I believe and I agree with everything you're telling me, but like I said, I'm playing the devil's advocate. So these are all just theories, mathematical theories. Because, the numbers might line up, but that doesn't mean necessarily that it looks the way it does. Like, everyone thinks that a black hole looked a specific way. Boom, the very first picture of a black hole, guess what?
Everyone believes that.
No, but did you see the first picture of a black hole?
No.
It's like this. I mean, then again, it's in infrared, but it's literally just think of like a black circle with like orange aurora around it. Yeah, and people are like, they said like, oh, that's not what we really thought a black hole looked like.
Wait, but this is proven.
Yeah, because they actually did take a picture of the black hole, a black hole, for the first time, and that's what I'm saying. Like, what if things don't turn out to be the way that we thought they were?
Listen.
Or it look like, Listen.
They look like there's just too much information. There's people like Neil deGrasse Tyson. There's other astrophysicists. There's Carl Sagan. There's Stephen Hawking. Rip. There's so many other people that back up this information about multiple galaxies. There's a lot of galaxies. There's multiple clouds, super clusters, this and that. So I'm taking their word for it. This has to be true.
Yeah, but Einstein's been proven wrong before.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying.
How?
I don't fucking know. I remember seeing it, but it's true. I mean, I'll fucking look it up after this, but it's true. He's been wrong before. Listen, any person can be wrong about anything. It doesn't matter who you are. Yeah, you might be the smartest person in the world, but you're going to be wrong sometimes. Nobody's perfect.
That's true, but I just think the evidence and then the math and then the people who are backing it up, it just makes it seem so true.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree. But like I said, I'm just playing the devil's advocate here.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
But what was that other video you showed me yesterday? It was Neil deGrasse Tyson on a simulation?
Yes. So it was on whose talk show? It was James Corden. Yeah, James Corden talk show, and Neil deGrasse shows up, and I guess James Corden prompts him the question, like, what do you think about simulation theory? How, like, we're just on someone's program, like a genius alien's program. And he said, quote, Neil deGrasse Tyson, he said that I have no theory, I cannot discredit, I cannot argue, I don't have to argue against simulation theory. And someone who's smart as him to not have an argument against simulation theory is kind of scary. Like, that's what's crazy.
I know. This is where it starts getting into a tricky topic.
Like,
I understand, and I somewhat agree with the arguments they provide with simulation and simulation theory, and how all of this is just a program we're living in. Because yes, like I told you before, genetic makeup, even in computers, is all ones and zeros. Yes, that's binary. But it seems too fucked to be true.
yeah, it's very fucked up.
Like, I don't even... Okay, first off, I just heard this one theory saying that if we did find out that we were in a theory, the so-called person or higher being that's in charge of it would fucking unplug us immediately.
Yeah.
But we're already there, aren't we? Don't we... Okay, say...
Well, not enough people believe in this simulation theory.
Okay, so what if the people that do believe in it, they're not getting whacked, they're not just getting, like...
No.
They're not walking on the side of the street and then just fucking shut down like a robot, like...
No, it's because I think for the programmer to ever cut the plug, it would be when there's a lot of the majority of the population and there's a there's...
But that's only if this is real, though. That we're not...
This is only if a lot of people, if there's more evidence that comes in the near future about simulation theory and it starts to get proven and people start to believe it. I think at that point the programmer would just be like, all right.
No, but I get it. We do the same thing. Like, we program shit. We program computers. We program... Like, even in genetics, we program. And, like, imagine you're playing GTA and, for example, you're playing GTA and all of a sudden you're in the strip club, right?
Yeah.
And your character just realizes that
he's
in a simulation. Like, he's in a video game, bro. And he just, like, you can't control him anymore.
Yeah.
You know what you would do then? Unplug the fucking thing because you can't play anymore.
Yeah.
So if this was gonna happen to us, I definitely do agree that higher being would just fucking be like, "Fuck you guys, I'm unplugging this bitch." You know?
Game over.
Yeah, game over. I'll make another one. But we just cease to exist. We literally just cease to exist.
It's just over.
Our whole life, just like that,
it's just,
in a blink of an eye, just over. Dude, that shit's
You just
crazy.
don't like that.
That's just crazy. I can't think of it like
that.
But
Listen, Casa. In our lifetimes, I don't think we will get the plug.
But now you're getting into, like, afterlife stuff and the stuff we were talking about yesterday. And this is about to be some real deep stuff. But honestly, like I told you before, I just cannot wrap my head around there being a God. I'm so sorry.
No.
As much as I look at it, there's no way. I can't, Amir, because think of it this way. The best thing that humans have, the best thing, I think this is the most true thing that every human on this planet has and is born with is free will.
Yes, sir.
We have free will. We could wake up in the morning, no matter where. Okay, besides, I'm talking like if you're like a POW or just anything like that. At some point in your life, you are a free person.
Yes.
You have free will. You can wake up and you get to choose what you want to do with your life. You get to choose where you want to go and what you want to believe in.
Yes, sir.
See, you cannot strip people away from that because that is, bottom line, the most important thing every human on this planet has.
Yeah.
And I back that up all the way till my death. Freedom is the number one thing any person should have. It shouldn't even be like a question, even in the, like, a constitution or anything. Freedom and free will is the best thing a human has ever have, and the worst thing is when someone takes it away from them.
Yeah. When you just become an ant. Legit, you can't do anything.
But this happens all around the world all the time.
Oh yeah.
But still, we are still born with this
ability.
This gift.
This gift.
I'll put it.
This gift.
That's a better way to put it.
You
know? And to me, thinking that there is a higher being that gave us this free will doesn't make sense. I know they talk about it in the Bible, and there is reasons for God giving us this free will, but listen, I don't care who you are. If you were a higher being of a civilization that you created, you would not give them free will. I'm sorry, no one would. No one on this planet would give anything that they created free will. Because you know why? Because then at that point, they get to do whatever they want. They get to change, and they won't even, at one point, they won't even believe you anymore. So what was the point of being their ruler or their god?
Okay, but what if, let's just take it in this way. What if the people who have the free will, they do believe in God, they do believe in the higher being, they do believe in that. That just shows to that God's experiment of giving creatures like humans free will, that God's love is still immensely huge to life. That wherever you are, no matter what you do in life, to have God's love and the ability, if you're free will, no matter what, if you're a free will person and you still love God, right? No matter what you do, you think of God, you do this, you do that. You know, there's so many people out in the world that still believe in God. It's still a majority. Like,
yeah, I know. I know that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just giving my point of view.
Right? But if the free will, it just proves God was right. Because there's so many scriptures that said, like, the angels even question God, why are you creating something that has free will that might not even love you?
That's the whole argument.
That's what the angels are saying. They said this, but God said, listen, I want to prove myself right.
What's the purpose of proving yourself right? What does that benefit you? Tell me. What does that benefit you?
It just shows that how powerful and blessed and loving God is.
If you're all powerful, Amir, and you're all blessed, as people say, and you create some Homo sapiens that will do whatever they want, kill whoever they want, steal, plunder, pillage, and rape whoever the fuck they want to do in their life.
Yeah.
And you're going to expect them to believe in a higher being? To believe in you.
This is why you send prophets. This is why Adam,
dude, I am sorry.
Moses, Jesus Christ himself.
I can't.
Muhammad,
I'm so sorry. I can't. I can't wrap my head around it. No.
Joseph. That's why these prophets were sent.
I mean, I just can't wrap myself. I can't. I just
Come
can't.
on. You're telling me prophets don't exist?
I'm just saying.
Do you not believe in Jesus Christ himself?
No.
The Lord
I
and
don't.
Savior.
No, I don't. And I'll say it right here on this podcast. I don't. You know why? Because he was a philosopher. He was just a great philosopher that people took out of context, thinking that he had some religious powers.
Come on, man.
Answer me this, Amir. Answer me this.
He had a virgin birth. He had a virgin birth. And he spoke as a child.
They did not have such technology back then to know that, she was a virgin. Virgin Mary, we speak of.
Bless her soul.
Amir, I'm sorry. Listen.
No, but he spoke when he came out of the womb. He spoke as a child.
Answer me this. You go to watch a magician.
Okay.
You know what you're watching is fake, right?
Yeah.
But you still want to believe that it's real.
Yeah, deep down, yeah.
The same could be said about religion.
Oh, come on!
The same could be said about religion.
Come on!
Like, okay, no. I have nothing against people that are religious. And I used to be religious too. I have nothing against it. You believe what you want because you at the end of the day have your own right to make yourself happy. Okay. That is your freedom, and I'm okay with that. But if you really think about logically about how people work and the way they do, there can't be a higher being. There cannot be. I'm sorry.
Listen. The
who wrote the Quran? Who wrote the Bible?
It was sent from heaven.
It was sent from heaven.
Yes.
You're telling me a book just fucking dropped out of nowhere?
No, the pages were revealed by the angels. Angel Gabriel.
Amir.
Come on, man.
Amir, listen.
Don't tell me this is fake too.
Amir, listen. The day I see a fucking letter fall from the sky will be the day I will actually drown myself. Because then, at that point, nothing fucking matters. If a fucking book comes down from the fucking sky, I will give up on whatever I've had planned in my life because it is just not worth it anymore. You're gonna say that is fucked. This world is fucked. I'm done.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Oh my god.
I can't.
Oh, all right, let's get back together. All right.
I can't. I can't.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I can't. There's no way.
Viewers, listeners. Oh god.
I don't want to offend anyone, all right?
Yeah.
I really don't. You guys believe in what you want. And like I said, free will. Every person has free will and their freedoms to believe what they want and make their life happy, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said before, everyone deep down inside, there's like a foundation for what they want in their life. And I know yours was happiness because we talked about this. And for me, mine was peace.
Uh-huh.
And that's true because like we were explaining, for me, it doesn't matter whether I have money, a good house, a good car. Yes, those things make life fun. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, and people that are listening, you are not going to take any of it to the grave. What's the point? Yes, you get to enjoy the one life you have, but after you die, supposedly, if there is no God and no afterlife, and when we just die, it just turns to black, and you obviously can't experience or feel anything.
That's true.
Right? Because your brain shuts off.
Yeah.
What was even the point of living that life, knowing that it was meaningless? This is where it starts getting to the tricky topics.
Damn.
Because why? What's the point? Like, it's fucked to think this, and it's fucked to look at it in the way I kind of do, but friends and family, no offense to you, or my family, or anyone I know that's friends with me, but you can't take those people to the grave. You can't take those relationships to the grave. No. You can't, like, it's sad. I understand it's sad when you lose, like, loved ones and friends, but
they don't go with
when you die, you don't, I'm just saying hypothetically, if religion and like God never existed, right? And in fact, we just die like every other living thing on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
What was the point? Tell me, what was the point? If you can't,
I can't answer this.
You're not learning anything.
Yeah.
What do you? Even if you okay, I understand if you're gonna live forever.
Yeah.
Yes, there would be some life lessons in there.
Yeah.
And granted, there is some life lessons now for everyone, but that it only lasts you for a span of what, 80, 90, 100 years, how long blessed you live and I live and everyone else that's listening to this, but you learn, right? But you understand that as the older you get, the more problems you have with health, the less you could, I'm not saying you can't enjoy life when you're old, but like, let's be honest here. I understand why people do dumb shit while they're young, right? Like, you know, party, smoke, drink, fuck, whatever. Whatever your vices are, I have mine. I like to gamble, shit like that. I understand that because that's the whole reason why I feel like people do these vices. Mm-hmm. Like, for me, why I gamble, why I take risks in my life, why just I am so free and I do what I want because I understand that none of this shit fucking matters. It's sad when you think of it like that. I know, I'm a fucking sad human being. But
no, but you're right. At a certain extent, when you die, legit, your money doesn't go with you.
Nope.
You don't have, like, death credits.
Popularity? Nope.
Nope. Doesn't matter.
Nope,
your card, a ghost card doesn't show up in your grave. No, none of this shit goes with you. It's just you.
And I really shouldn't look at life the way I do. But it's the most, like, for me, I want to find the truth. And I've always been trying to find the truth in my life. And at the same time, just try and find peace with my life and just accept, like, I know I've accepted death a long time ago. I know if I were to die, I would be fine with it. I would be fine dying because I know after it's not going to exist for me anymore. So what's the point? Mm-hmm. The one thing I'm telling you, and everyone that's listening, that everyone, not just me, like, I know I'm afraid of this, but the one thing you should be afraid of, and that I'm afraid of, is dying with regrets.
Oh, dying with regrets?
I want to be on my deathbed, or the moment when I'm about to close my eyes, and know that I did everything I wanted to.
Yeah. You lived it.
I woke up I chose my own life.
Yeah.
I chose what I wanted to do with it. I chose who my friends were. I chose who I wanted to get married to. I chose my family. Well, I mean, you can't really choose family, but who my dad was, who my mom was, who my relatives were, anything. This goes for everything. I know that I had mostly full control of everything that I had in my life. And to me, I think that is the real point. I think knowing that you didn't let people decide for you. You didn't let anyone stand in your way. You really actually grabbed life by the balls and you fucking did what you wanted to do with your life. Because then that's what your real happiness is going to be. You know?
Yeah.
Some real deep shit.
Some deep shit, guys.
Real deep shit, you know?
Listen, people who are listening, write this shit down. You gotta write this down.
Because I know everybody's afraid to die. And people do
100%.
find ways to not be afraid of it. Like, that's where I think religion comes into example. Because
it gives you an idea. It gives you like a set of beliefs, a moral code to live by.
Yeah, but
maybe that's why religion was created.
That's what I could agree with. Yeah.
To give humans, who were barbaric or whatever crazy people that were before religion, to give them a set of morals, a code to live by. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. The 10 Commandments. We say that even in the Bibles, they say the 10 Commandments came from the heavens, right?
Yeah.
It came from the heavens.
Came from the fucking heavens, all right.
A giant rock. It's just floated down.
Yep.
Yeah, but when you die, nothing goes with you. And it's just, in this life, sure, there's people who believe that you have multiple lives, like reincarnation. But at the end of the day, if whatever you believe in, just take it and just accept it and just move on with that. Just live by your day. But make sure when you're living your life to do the most that you can.
Yeah.
Do the most, help. Just do what you can. Whatever makes you happy. That's number one thing. Happiness.
I mean, we're not saying to go fucking kill people if that makes you happy.
Okay,
There's still, like,
no
moral obligation. But then again, you could always say, like, what? No, I'm once again just being the devil's advocate. But what's, like, when you start thinking morals, like, everybody has different morals. Why do you think a serial killer kills? Why do you, like,
All right. Now, why are we getting into this?
I'm just saying. I am just saying.
You can't do that.
I'm just saying. These are all morals that okay, I get it. Like,
you can't be like Jeffrey Dahmer and just go out there.
Yeah. You're right.
Come on.
I mean, yeah, there should be morals. There should be.
There has to be morals.
But
there has to be rules, laws.
But then you're contradicting the whole free choice thing that I was talking about. You know that, right?
Yeah, but the rules and laws just help you get by the day.
Okay. This is where I start to say, like, you could be a free person, you could do what you want and stuff, but just don't be stupid and just don't make your life worse.
Exactly.
You
if
know?
you do stupid shit,
you're
gonna get you're gonna get a bad consequence.
Yeah.
Every action has a reaction.
Yeah.
If you kill someone, you go to jail.
Yeah, obviously.
You rob a bank, you go to jail. You know?
It's tough. It's tough to live. Okay. I understand why religion was made. Because it makes death easier on people, and I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I just don't. Why would you be afraid of death?
When it's supposed to happen.
We all know that life comes to an end for every living thing.
Mm-hmm.
We all understand that. But it's just like we just don't want to accept it. But when you learn to accept it, you start to live your life more free, I think. Like, for me,
really?
I know that once I have accepted that I was going to die and probably nothing happens afterwards, I stopped caring what people fucking thought about me. I stopped caring about what sometimes I just think of other people, because they don't fucking matter, dude. Like, none of this shit fucking matters at the end of the day. Yeah. Like I said, it's fucked to think of it like that. But you know me, Ameer. You know I'm not that person to not give a fuck about someone. Mm-hmm. Like, you know I have a soft heart, and it fucking sucks, guys, when you have a fucking soft heart. But I too, I care about the people around me, and I want to do better in this world because I understand that, like, I want to make other people's lives better. And that includes, like, even random strangers. But then again, you know me on the other hand, like, if you fucked with my life, you're going to be out of it for either forever or for a big portion of it until I am, like, I don't know, feeling different about it. Because, like, the reason why I do those things is because I think that why waste your life being so unhappy? Every day you're unhappy, and I know I'm unhappy a lot. But I also understand that every day I'm unhappy is one less day, one more day I'm just going to regret not having on my deathbed. Knowing that when I was, let's say when I was 21, on what's the date today? April 10th. Like April 8th, April 9th, April whatever. Knowing that those couple days I was sad and I was upset with just life in general, but what's the point? You know? You should live with life with no regrets. I get it. Like life happens, shit happens, and you usually have to deal with whatever life throws at you, but that's the beauty of life. It's always going to be a roller coaster. It's always going to be like a chessboard. You're going to have a white day, you're going to have a black day. You're going to have a white day, you're going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. Doesn't matter if it's going to be the next minute. It's not going to matter if it's going to be the next day. It's not going to matter if there's going to be the next year. You just have to know that none of this shit fucking matters.
Keep going back to that.
I don't know. It's fucked. It's fucked when you're thinking of it this way, but yeah. Like, when I get sad, I'm like, why? What's the point? Like I can honestly, not that I'm going to, but I can honestly kill myself right now.
All right. Listeners, listen, he's not going to do it. He's just speaking, like, figuratively. Oh, I can't even fucking say it. Figuratively. There you go.
If I was going to kill myself one day, I would know that, that's the thing. None of that shit before even mattered.
No, but Casa,
I've thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. But
listen, Casa, the effects of your death.
But why does it matter to me? Think of it. Why does it matter to me?
Okay, yeah, but not to you, but think about your family.
How can I think about my family when it doesn't exist? It doesn't exist after you die.
They still live on.
That's just a theory.
What do you mean?
That's just a theory. That's just am I not wrong? That's just a theory. Because if the universe ceases to exist as soon as you die because you are brain dead, meaning that you can no longer feel, think, or smell, or any of the senses, and you just cease to exist, that universe that you were in ceases to exist. How can you prove it otherwise?
So you're telling me.
How can you prove it otherwise?
Well, listen. Well, you're telling me after you die. No, let's just take a famous person, for example.
Okay.
Let's take DMX. He just died recently.
And that's fucked, but okay.
Rip to
Rest in peace, DMX. We're sorry,
Okay.
we have to use you as an example.
But, so he just died recently, right? Life still happened. We are still going on. Right?
To you, yes. To him, no.
So, what about his family and all this and all that? They still live on.
To them, yes. But to DMX, this universe doesn't exist anymore. That's what I'm trying to say.
Huh. So you're... What?
This is what I'm trying to argue.
Wait.
The universe does not exist to you when you are not alive, when you die. So therefore, it doesn't matter. Because you can't think, you can't experience it. How are you going to know that family members are, why do we have to keep bringing up suicide? But, how are they going to know that you died? How are you going to know that? You can't know that. Unless, obviously, God is real, supposedly, and heaven is real and all that. Then you would know.
They'll know if I die.
They will. You won't know that they know.
You won't know that they will. Yes, they will.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
Amir, you don't get what
What do you call a funeral?
A funeral, dude.
A funeral.
Yes.
That's how people know that you're dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
To them, you're dead.
Okay, but but
to
they know.
you.
But they know.
To you, listen, but to you, the person that died, that's in the grave right now, 20 feet under, 6 feet, whatever it was. life does not exist anymore. The universe doesn't exist. How do you know that you are at a funeral? How do you know there are people there at your funeral? You can't communicate. I'm telling you, your experiences just cease to exist. You just don't exist anymore. Nowhere, on any plane, on any level, you don't exist anymore. Therefore, the universe for you does not exist.
Huh. Damn. I don't know what to say to that. Jesus. Wow.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is love the people around you.
There you
Take care of them.
Because you never know.
Because you never know. It's true.
Never know.
Yeah, like, not trying to be funny. Like, from the bottom of my heart, take care. Love your friends. Love your family. Because you actually never know when it might be your last day.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know. Huh.
God damn.
Dude, this shit's deep, bro.
That was too deep.
This shit's wicked deep.
Oh, God.
All right, let's get to something light.
I don't know. What about space? I don't know. What else about space? I don't know.
Dude, it's just...
God damn it.
We went too deep.
We really fell into the deep end. Shit.
Really
No,
went to
sorry.
the deep end.
I fell into the deep end because that's just how I
you
think.
took me with you.
Because people gotta understand, you know? People gotta understand what I think of.
Jeez, I don't know what else to talk about now.
Listen, no, but it's not bad to constantly think of, like, terrible shit the way I do because it gives your life more purpose and it gives it more meaning.
Yeah.
Hence, why I do the things the way I do it and why I think the way I do. That's just because it helps you live, accept, and enjoy life better.
Yeah,
You're more
for sure.
at peace. And that's, like I said, that's truly at the bottom of my heart. That's all I want, is I just want peace. I just want to find inner peace.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have kids, I want to get married, and I want to be happy. And I want to be fulfilled with my life. Inner peace.
There
you know?
you go.
And I know with you, you want the same thing, but you want happiness.
Yeah.
You want happiness that comes with it. You want that your kids go off to college, that they live a nice, comfortable life, and you and your wife have a nice house and nice cars and be able to enjoy your life. I get that.
Exactly.
And for everyone, it could be different, you know?
It's just how it is. You know, that's why we live, man. You try to make every day closer to your goal.
Essentially, everyone has their own meaning of life.
Mm-hmm. That's
when
true.
you ask any philosopher or any smart person, what is the meaning of life? They say you make it out to what you want it to be. And it's true. You make it out to what you want your life to be at the end of the day. Because it's your life. No one can live your life.
No
one's ever going to be
only
your
you
life.
can make those choices.
Of course. That's why you want to know that. I get it. People go to college, and I mean, I speak to everyone that goes to college. They want to live a nice, comfortable life. They want to have fun in college. You know, just enjoy their life. I get it. And the people that didn't go to college, I understand why you didn't go to college, because you wanted to enjoy life in your own way. And that's fine. Everybody enjoys life their own way, and that's totally fine. So yeah, everyone does have their own meaning. Everyone does have their own purpose. But saying that God or religion that was like forced upon you, or that like makes you make these choices, I think it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Selfish.
Okay.
It's very selfish. Saying that, you know, you did an action because God told you to do it, or because your religion made you do it, or whatever, you know?
Listen,
at that point, you're not living free.
Yeah.
You're getting controlled, you know?
Listen, my whole life, I was born into a Muslim culture, right? So I was forced religion. I was forced. Straight from the get-go. I was forced to pray. I was forced to eat. I was forced to fast. But as time goes on, and the more I learned about it as I aged with the religion, I came to accept that, you know what, I actually do believe in this. You know what, but I believe it in my own ways.
Yeah, and that's fine.
You know, I change it. I adapt to the religion, you know? So, like, with the Muslim world, there's 5 major pillars, right? There's praying, there's fasting the holy month of Ramadan. There's going to Mecca. You have to make the pilgrimage.
Yeah.
You have to give some of your salary to charity. And then the last one is you have to say the kalima, which makes you a Muslim in the first place. But I just adapt to each thing. So, like, I don't pray 5 times a day. But I'm still Muslim. I still believe, you know? Even though I don't pray 5 times a day, who can tell me that I'm not Muslim? Even though I don't pray 5 times a day. Who's going to come out and say, you're not Muslim because you don't do this?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I am, because I still believe. I still have the foundations. I still have the humbleness. I still want to be a part of this religion.
See, like, that's what I never got about religions in the first place, is why set limitations and, like, standards that you have to abide by in order to be part of that religion. Like, I know a lot of Christians and a lot of Jewish people, Orthodox people, Muslims, that definitely would say that they are part of their religion, but they definitely don't go to church as much as they should.
No.
Yeah, so, like, what, to me, like, why put limitations on it in the first place, you know?
I don't know the whole story behind that, but, like, there's so many other people, like, we're not supposed to drink alcohol, right?
Yeah.
But there's so many Muslims out in the world that drink, party, smoke, you know, have tattoos.
Granted, that goes for everyone,
you know, like, but they're still Muslim at the end of the day, you know? And, like, there's no one in the world that can tell you that you're not this, you're not that, you're not that.
No, that's the way you should live. Like, that's exactly. The way
It's up to you. Do you want to be like this? Do you want to be like that? It's all your choice. So religion gives you... There's a lot of free range you can go with religion. Because, according to the Muslims, for the people, that there's a saying, I don't know where it is, but there's a saying that says, God loves you like 99 mothers. Or 90 mothers. Something like that. It's an absurd number. But God loves you like that much. So think about how much your mom loves you. Right? Now times that by 90. That's how forgiving and loving God is. You know, if you make a mistake and you abide by that mistake and say, I'm sorry, this and that. You know, when you pray, you say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry for that. I'll try to be better. Yeah. You know, God will forgive you. You know, your sins, they can be forgiven.
I don't agree with that.
What do you mean?
Imagine a world, that we already live in, supposedly, that sins can be forgiven. People can do all the bad shit.
Okay, not the bad sins, man. Not the bad sins.
Yeah, but how are you supposed to tell a person what bad sins are and what good sins are?
Okay.
Sins are sins.
Okay, a sin is a sin, yes. But bad sins are the obvious ones. Killing, right? That's the number one most obvious sin in the world.
Yeah.
Taking another human being's life away from them.
Yeah.
Is the most criminal, insane
But that
crime.
sin can be forgiven.
No.
Yes.
How?
If I know correctly, I'm pretty sure Catholic and Christian religions are, to a point, I think they are okay if you have remorse and or say sorry for it. Sin is supposedly forgiven.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna give you another example. Soldiers on the war. Say World War II.
Shit. Okay.
You know, they had to kill people for their country. And then Mr. Father comes over here and he says, your sins are forgiven for killing Nazis. Your sin, even on the Nazi side, your sins are forgiven for killing Americans.
Fuck.
Okay. Listen, dude, you can't argue with stuff like me.
Okay,
you can't argue with
shit. I can't argue now.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what my whole point has been.
How do you combat war then? Because you do kill people.
No, people don't change, bro. People don't change, I'm telling you.
Fuck. Because you always kill people in war.
Yep.
But, damn. Fuck.
Listen. This world's fucking weird. I don't know what else to say to you. People contradict themselves every day. And that's fine. Everyone does it. But, like, what's the purpose of religion then? That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been trying to say this whole time.
I guess the title of this podcast is The Purpose of Religion.
The purpose of religion.
We have talked to a great extent about religion in today's episode. And it's a good thing. You know, people gotta know. But yeah.
Because I understand.
If there's a moral code, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to stop you from going out to kill someone, right?
But
people do it anyway.
Yeah.
And then
do it every day.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Huh.
That's what I'm saying. If there was a higher being and or God, they would have fucking wiped us out literally from day one. And never brought us back. Scratched that whole idea and threw it in the trash.
Well, we believe, Muslims, we believe that there's a judgment day. That when the day of judgment arrives. So the day of judgment is an event. But before the day of judgment happens, there's 13 events that need to happen. 1, there has to be fires all over the world. 2, there has to be a giant tsunami covering over this and that. So there's a lot of events.
Yeah.
Right? So, but one, and then the angels, I don't know which angel. Angel, I think his name is Raphael. He comes down, he blows the horn. It goes like, dun, 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 like something like that. But, whatever. What I'm trying to make is that we believe that there's a judgment day. All your sins will be judged.
Mm-hmm.
So people who have died, who have risen, they'll go up to the gates of heaven. And then every person in the world who's ever lived, every human that's ever lived, will come out from their graves, or who are still alive at this point. They will go up and their sins will be judged.
Ameer,
in front of God himself.
Once again, I am going to completely counter everything you just said.
Why, man? Sorry. Let me believe in this.
Okay, you can believe in it, but I'm just trying to give you, because this is opinion-based. Both of ours are opinion-based, and that's fine. Mm-hmm. We're just talking very civilly here.
Okay.
I respect your side, and I know you respect my side. So I'm going to not prove it. I'm going to bring it to you like this. Okay. Say, yes. Judgment Day.
Judgment Day, yes.
Heaven and hell.
Yep.
What was the point of putting people on this planet for them to be judged later on, to be later then put into a different location for the rest of eternity? All for one man's pleasure. Tell me about it. If that is not the most cynical, most fucked up being in this universe, then I don't want to live anymore. Just really think about it.
Fuck.
If you were a higher being, obviously you would do something like this because it's fun. But then that brings it back to the simulation thing.
Oh,
this is all just a game that a higher being is just playing with us.
Motherfucker.
Imagine like going into a toy machine, like a claw machine, right? And you're operating that claw machine, right? And you're picking people out. You're looking at them, looking at their details, looking at how they look like, how they acted, and you're gonna be like, I want you in this bin, or I'm gonna put you in this bin. That's exactly what AKA Judgment Day is doing.
Yeah, but it's from the sins and the...
And how are you supposed to judge a person just by one life, Ameer? Say if reincarnation had something to do with this. How are you supposed to judge one being for one life that they lived, that either they made mistakes or they were just didn't recognize what they were doing, and you wouldn't give them a second chance? If you're a higher being, why wouldn't you give second chances at that point? Yes, I understand that sins can be forgiven, and that could be a second chance. But if you're talking about a real second chance in religion, that is giving someone a second chance coming back from heaven and or hell to live another life. Listen, I'm telling you right now, if Judgment Day is real, and God looks at me and he says, where do you belong? I'm going to be like, nowhere. I don't belong anywhere. I don't want to be either in heaven or hell, because I don't belong in both. I belong living my life, doing what I want, and not being in control by someone or something. And if that sends me to hell, well, so be it. I'll enjoy my fucking time down there as much as I want. And if I go to heaven, I'll enjoy my life as much as I want there. But for goddamn one thing for sure, I am not spending eternity in either of those places. Either of those damn places.
Damn. Now, what you were just saying, it just made me rethink about heaven and hell. How you said this earlier to me? Well, not earlier, like recently, but earlier, like in the past couple months ago. You said to me, the ideas of heaven and hell. Like, how could you spend like a place there for eternity.
That's a big point.
You know?
I also told you, yes. How can someone spend an eternity? Yeah.
Eternity.
We only live 90 years, 100 if we're lucky, I said, on average, here on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
To even fathom and think that we're supposed to be eternity, how does that not get boring?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I said earlier. Fucking just shoot me. Just shoot me or just make me not exist.
So what the fuck?
That's why I'm saying death and nothing happens after you die. That's the real blessing in disguise, maybe. Knowing that you don't have to spend eternity. You don't have to go back to multiple lives. Maybe finally you will just be at peace at the end of the ride.
Damn.
At a roller coaster, you don't go back.
Dude, never... That's the craziest thing about this whole thing. About life itself. It's death. Because life after death, if you believe in the afterlife, then I wonder what the fuck it is. Because for me, the afterlife... I don't know if I can believe in afterlife.
And even, let's just hypothetically put it this way. Say if everyone does go to heaven, everyone's heaven would be different. Your heaven would be different from mine, right? And obviously you wouldn't be there with...
You'd be so bored.
I mean, actually, I would still get boring after a while. Even if the most favorite things you've ever enjoyed on this planet. So say if you're like a sex maniac and all your heaven just consisted of you just fucking 24/7 for eternity, I'm sorry, that would get boring. And I think you could say the same thing with just driving in cars the rest of your life, or just any luxury in life, I would say. That's what I'm trying to argue here. It's not like heaven even by itself, even the thought of heaven,
it's just
self-contradicts, and it's abstract, and it wouldn't work. It would not work.
I just don't know what to think anymore. All I know is I want to know now. What happens? What the fuck happens? Because we can't come back and be like, hey...
Yeah, I know. No one's ever come back. I know.
We can't do this.
That's been my burning question my whole life, is what happens. But, I mean, that day will come eventually, but...
I just hope...
I know I won't come back, and I accept that, and I know that. But that's why I get sad sometimes, for real, because you humans will forever want to know what the unknown is, but it's something we won't be able to control for a while, and probably never even control, because that's just the way biology works. Elements can't live forever. Molecules can't live forever either. Everything decays eventually, so even the thought of even if you had a soul and it was made up of molecules and energy, it would deteriorate eventually. I hate that's the thing. I hate telling this to people that are like really religious, because it really makes them double think sometimes, but it's true. Nothing is forever, and that's why you gotta just take it day by day, enjoy what the fuck you want to do with your life every day, and try and make the best of it. You know, take risks. You know, take risks. Do what you want to do. Chase what you want to chase in your life. Just so at the end of the day you could be happy, because you are the most important person in your life. You are. And for you to be happy is your number one thing. And granted, I know people like me and maybe you that care about other people around them. They still, you do that because you want to be happy. And that's why I do it. That's why I like making others around me happy, because I know for me, it'll make me feel happy. But that's a huge problem I have to deal with every day, thinking that I don't care too much about myself, because I care too much for the people around me. But that's how I make up my day. Listen, we're both 21 years old.
Yes, sir.
And still got a long way to go. I don't know about me.
Life has just begun.
For you. I don't know about for me. But
no, but dude, let's just... Okay, I know this is a deep episode, listeners, and you guys are probably just like, what the fuck are they on?
Yeah, you guys are definitely like, you guys smoked a fucking ball and a half. But
listen,
I'm totally sober. I'm totally
sober. Fucks right now.
I'm very sober.
We're just really thinking about this, and I just, as a side note, just for the future reference, I just hope by the time we die, let's just say about 90, 80, they give us a chance to freeze our heads. I know this sounds weird, but what if they give us a chance to freeze our heads and we can come back in a later time? Even though our body won't be the same, obviously, but our brain, our thinking, our all that will still be there. Right? Our brains will still be, they'll just reattach us to something. To another body. And then we'll be back. Like, you know, that's basically like a second chance.
I would do that.
I would 100% do that.
I would do that.
It's a second chance.
I would definitely do that.
You know?
Yeah, because then you come back.
You come back.
You get a new body. You get a new body and everything. Cryogenics actually could exist. That's the thing.
What's cryogenics?
Well, that's what you're describing. Freezing the brain.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, cryo something. Cryogenics, I think. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, like let's just say, like 300 years from now, it will be the year 2020. It will be the year 2321. 2321. 300 years. You die back in 2095.
Yeah.
You just die back then, and then all of a sudden you get brought back to life, and you just wake up. You're like, what the fuck? You're like, what the fuck? What year is it? Like, what's going on? This and that. You're just panicking. You're like, what's going on? You know, like, sir, it's the year 2321. You've been dead for 200 years.
I'm like, give me a damn spaceship right now. Let me explore. Let me explore the galaxy.
I would ask. Okay, what's our mode of transport right now? Are we still on cars or
cars? What are you talking about?
They're like, cars. What the fuck is a car? Like, bro, we're on space. I'm like, what the fuck? So they'll be like, and then I'm like, okay, is the United States still a country? You know, like, are there still countries? They're like, not really. We have, like, intergalactic countries now.
Yeah.
They're like, what? Like, space countries?
You'd be like, oh, I'm surprised humans didn't kill each other by then. I mean...
Yeah, they're like, so, like, are there aliens? They're like, yeah, we're best friends with them. Like, something like that.
Let me ask you this. What is going to be humanity's downfall?
Oh, great question. Great question.
In your opinion.
Humanity's downfall. God.
God is correct. That is a correct answer.
No.
That is correct.
Not God. Wow. Humanity's downfall.
I mean, I can answer this very simply.
I have no clue.
God damn it. It's right in the fucking name, Ameer.
What?
We're going to be our own downfall.
We?
Yeah, of course.
We ourselves?
Yep. What? We are. Because we'll still... The thing is, biologically, the way humans are just made, we just fucking love war. You know?
Okay.
We just love war. You just love getting into fights. It's in our blood.
Not if you live in Switzerland.
I don't give a fuck where you live.
Canada.
People are always going to have those deep primal instincts. And that is fighting over territory, fighting over food, fighting over potential mates, fucking everything. That's going to be our downfall. If we can't control that, that's going to be our downfall. But if we can't control that, nothing will stop us. I promise you that. Our simple biological factors will determine whether we kill ourselves or not as a civilization.
I don't think there will be a downfall to humanity. I think the downfall will happen in the...
I hope it doesn't happen in our lifetime.
No.
But then again, I don't fucking care if it does.
No. The downfall, I think, will happen like in hundreds and hundreds of years. I think it will come from
not hundreds, probably thousands.
Thousands, yeah. Sorry. I think thousands of years because, like, I think it's going to come from outer space. I think there's...
Well, what specifically outer space? You talk about aliens, comets, asteroids, fucking what?
It could be a meteor or like an asteroid. Like, what killed the dinosaurs?
Yeah, but we could be far... We could be
or
out
we
of
could
the
be
planet.
far advanced. Yeah, we could be gone by then.
Yeah, it's just a race against the clock now, honestly. I don't know what else to tell you.
Legit, like, I don't think humanity's downfall is going to be the primal instincts or like the biological factors.
I think it will
because science says like a human being's born every 6 seconds.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're repopulating very fast at a very rapid pace.
Hence, we should probably look for another fucking place. Yeah. Have you ever thought maybe that's why such things like COVID and diseases exist?
To kill? To get rid of?
Yeah, because look, nature will forever hold balance and peace with what it brings. So that's how the way the universe works. finds balance, you know? That's the way I look at it, at least. And I feel like that's the way nature does work, because nature sees what the fuck we're doing to it. You know, polluting the oceans, killing trees, fucking everything, right?
Yeah.
Polluting the atmosphere. At some point, nature's gonna be like, listen, fuckers, I'm about to make COVID.
Yeah.
Y'all going down. Yeah. Or any other disease, like the bubonic plague or some shit that, you know? Hey, it's happened before, I'm not gonna lie.
Kill hundreds and hundreds of people. But
that's just the way it is.
It just happens. But I seriously believe that humanity's downfall will happen from outer space. I think
but you're not wrong.
There's gonna be a force.
Yeah.
There's gonna be something. A great challenge. A great problem. Like, it could be like aliens and we have to fight against them. Yeah. Or something like that. And they will beat us. Or like something like that. I think we're gonna get beaten from up there. And we as humans have to unite.
We can't even unite now. I don't know if we're gonna fucking unite later.
Listen, by then we should. By then we will.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. By then, yes. Color would not be an issue. By then.
We'll see. That's what I'm saying. It's just it's in our it's fucked, but it's in just our biological factors to fucking battle over shit like territory and everything. It's fucked. It's fucked.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Humans are fucked.
Dude, I think aliens are gonna kill us. Aliens or like humanoids 2.0.
Humanoids 2.0. Just
from like a different fucking part of the universe, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just that's gonna kill us. It can't be what we live in today. Because humanity's not gonna end where we are today. There's no way.
You know what? Because we're just so deep into, I'm gonna definitely call this one deep thoughts.
This
100%.
This one is a very deep ass episode, man.
So you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna finish it off by saying, you know what? Since I'm thinking this deep,
what?
I'm gonna take this opportunity to thank everyone that has made me who I am today, at this very moment, and who's been in my life. No matter whether you were good or whether you were bad, because it doesn't matter, because you made me into what I am today. And I just want to take the moment and say thank you for that. Out of all the hardships that I've ever been through in my life, all the upsets, disappointments, the being mad, being happy, having a fun time with whoever, I just want to say thank you for it. You know?
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you, man.
You know what I mean? Ameer's like, thank you, man. If I'm gonna go out there and name some names, I'm not gonna say last names so I don't get copyrighted for this or sued potentially in the future.
Yo, who the fuck's gonna sue you?
People be bitches, bro. I don't know. People are dicks sometimes.
Make sure you got a good lawyer.
I'm a lawyer up. I'm gonna say some names right now.
Oh God.
I don't care who you are, but I just want to thank you for being in my life.
If you've made it this far,
if you made it this far,
leave a comment into the video saying aliens.
Yeah.
Leave a comment saying aliens. If you made it this far. There might not be that many of you, but if you do, thank you.
Ameer, thank you.
Oh,
thank you.
My man.
Thank you, man. Thank
my
you.
Man.
My man. Me up. Thank you. For all the third party people that I kind of just see every now and then, say hi to.
Yeah.
People in high school, people in Regis College. If I say hi to you, and it's just, you know, a simple conversation, that's a third party, but I don't care who you are. Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank those people, definitely.
Okay.
Because, actually, no matter who you meet, one simple thing could actually make or break someone's life, believe it or not. It's the butterfly effect. That's the butterfly effect. And I believe in that.
Travis.
So I agree. Any person that you meet, it could be for a reason. It could not be for a reason. It could alter your life. It could not.
Yeah.
But that's the way it is. So I want to thank those third party people. I want to thank the people that have been close to me my whole entire life. And that talks to even the Cape Cod group.
Oh.
Of course.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. I love all you guys. I know I do. Deep down inside. And I want to thank you guys. So let me just go off the list right now.
Oh, okay.
Christian, thank you. Johnny, thank you. Sean and Ryan, thank you. Zach, Max, Lucas, Chris, Nick, Mike, RJ, Kamoy, A-Bot. I want to thank all you guys. Definitely. The whole Cape Cod group. The Regis group. You guys affected me a lot too. Who you guys are. Matt, Cello, and Nelson, Shane, Brendan, Donnie, Quincy, Bowie. Am I missing anyone from that group? I don't think so. I'm trying to think. Oh, and Joe! Welcome to the newest member of Pawns, of course. Yeah, Joe. And I want to thank Joe too. And I think that's everyone that's actually really close to me. Like, really, really close to me at some point in my life. Oh, and Val. Fuck, I'm so sorry. God damn it. That would have been bad. That would have been so bad. Val, also thank you. And my mom and dad and my grandma and my brother. I want to thank them. God damn it, this whole podcast is just so deep. It's so deep. I want to thank my grandma. My other grandma that's passed away, sadly. Every other relative that I didn't name off. And if I didn't name your name, I'll probably remember after this podcast and I'll feel like a dick for not saying your name. But even if you were close or not close to me at some point, if you have been in and out of my life, including ex-girlfriends, I had to put that out there. But thank you. Thank you. Because everyone makes an impact on your life. And I think being the real human being that everyone is and the real human being I am and in my life, I'm going to go out there and just say thank you to everybody for making me who I am today. Bad, good, doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. Everyone has an effect on your life. And that goes for every single person out there. All the people you might know. God damn it. Let's wrap this up now, Ameer. That's been fucking good.
All right.
This was good.
All right, guys.
This one's been so good.
All right, guys.
Ameer, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Not really. We went really into the deep end of this one. Just live your life to the fullest. That's all I'm gonna say. Casa?
If you made it this far, you a real homie. That's all I'm gonna say.
Legit.
You are a real homie.
If you stuck through our deep shit, and you've made it this far, give this video a like. Give us a like.
Don't do it for me. Do it for Ameer. I don't need anything anymore.
Yeah. And share us on your social medias so we can get popping. All right.
You guys been real if you actually really made it. And if you guys actually do enjoy these podcasts and actually love them and listen to the end, once again, you're a real homie. Please keep it up. Not doing this just because it's fucking cool, because everyone's doing it. I'm doing this because it's a great way to get people's voices out there. My voice, Ameer's voice, who else has been on it? Cello's voice so far, and many more in the future. Many, many more in the future.
Inshallah.
Hopefully. Inshallah, as what Ameer would say.
Inshallah.
So, I hope you guys have a good night, morning, afternoon, whatever time of day you're watching this. Take it easy. Spread the love. Care about the ones around you. And just look after each other. Because you never know when that day might come.
You never know.